Hello, 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 people. This is Tamika. I hope everyone is doing well this evening, having a beautiful night. It is 11:25, April 6th, Sunday. We are going to be using the Millennial Tarot, and that's this deck here. And oh, my nose is itching. And I have a story about this deck. So I was gonna order this deck from Amazon, and I started to order it that morning, and I didn't for whatever reason. But I put it in my Amazon cart. So the mister came home and told me a story about Amazon and how their warehouses have the most reported deaths from their workers. So I was like, wow, that's kind of crazy. So like I didn't feel right ordering the deck from Amazon. And one of the things that, this is alleged because I didn't hear it myself, but allegedly there are so many incidents that the workers are told not to call for an ambulance. So people are just finding like bodies in the warehouse, allegedly. So I'm like, okay, I can't order these cards from there. So I look online and see if there's someplace else that is selling them, and they have it at the person whose deck it is, the author of the deck. So one of the things that I was like, oh, with Amazon, like you could order it today and get it tomorrow. You have a Prime membership, and it's shipping is free. So I was like, oh my God. So I wasn't gonna order it at all. I was like, fuck it, I don't want it, because I can get spoiled and bitchy that way. But then I thought, no, I really do want it. So I went online to see where else I could order it from, and I went straight to the source. So I ordered it from there. It was like $10 more, but whatever. So the message that I get from the author of the deck is that, thank you for your order. That are I can't remember what it said specifically, but their mom was like the head of shipping or something like that. It was like a cute little message. And then at the end it said, thank you for ordering this deck here instead of Amazon. So I was like, oh shit. And I told my husband, and I was like, isn't that kind of crazy? And that's exactly where I was going to order it from, until I found out, what was going on in their warehouse. I was like, that's a little crazy. That's crazy. But it was like I was redirected to the place that I was supposed to be. The person who was really supposed to get all of the credit for their work is getting all of the credit for their work. And maybe there is some type of deal where they have to go through Amazon, and now they're realizing that maybe that wasn't the best decision to make. But in my case, it was like I was faced with a decision. Do you want to go the route that is the easiest? Although there are like hidden ramifications in the background, hidden things that I don't know. Like, ignorance is bliss. I even said to my husband, I was like, I wish you hadn't have told me that. I wish you hadn't have told me that. But knowledge is power. So like I said, I made the decision not to order from Amazon, which also sucks because we get like vitamins and shit from there. So now I'm going to have to do research as to where to go for that type of stuff. But it'll work itself out because I'll be guided where I'll be guided where I'm supposed to go. So there is a sense that someone needs to pay attention to the signs that are being sent to them, to the things that just seem like they're coincidence when they really aren't. So we're going to do a spread today. These cards are kind of difficult in terms of like the popping out thing. Oh, look at that. I said that and these ones to pop out. So we're going to take these to start our spread. Just a Tatiana. The Four of Vibes went viral. This is like the Four of Wands. This is the present energy. This is the past energy, or just Tatiana, not necessarily past, but the crux of the issue. Why are we here now in the present when this went viral? So in the crux of our issue, we have Judgment, quarter life crisis. Someone is going through a crisis with something that went viral. Or just look at the other. This judgment was made, a decision was made. Pluto energy, Scorpio, a transformation or a transition. Something about transitioning. So this judgment in the past, this decision that was made is why we're here in the future. And why we're here in the present. Why is that in the future? Something could be specific about the future. But Four Vibes. This is Four of Wands. Four of Wands is milestone type energy. This is buying homes, buying cars. The first time your child walks. Like things that are special. Also can deal with like a relationship, a commitment, a divine connection with usually 2 wands on each side. So it's 11-11. A divine connection. This looks like travel. And I don't know what this is. It could be a phone, but it kind of reminds me of a suitcase. Oh, and this looks like a champagne bottle. A celebration. Somebody went viral. Or something is going viral. A lot of people are finding out some information. Is this enough? Yeah, it's too many. But we'll put this one here. And we'll put this one, these two, for, this is the conclusion. What's to come? So this is the crux of the issue. This is what has happened in the past. This is what is going through someone's head. This is presently going on, and this is what we are looking forward to. At the bottom, we have squad vibes or squad goals. 6 of vibes, 6 of wands. So now we're going to throw some cards in these corners as clarifiers. Ah, oh, come on. Sotto che ti hanno pira, fotoperas. This candle, it just fell off. It was doing this thing and now it's starting to drip. But I don't want it to drip where the cards are going to be. Oh, sotto che ti hanno fiata tamika. I can't go there. Having to move stuff around. Having to be ready to accommodate in a smaller space, maybe. These cards are bigger, so they take up more space. Ugh, I didn't mean to do that. Just so the unlucky. Oh, look what I did. I got wax on the cards. I got wax on the squad card. The squad card. Oh, you're seeing in real life how I messed my cards up. And this was wax, but it didn't mess the card up. It's usually a fire incident, which may also be significant. I have like 6 candles lit right now. Some in like the 7-day jars. And then I have some that are candlesticks. Like this one that kind of flows all over. It does its own thing. And my husband came down while I was doing something. And he's like, just looking at me crazily. Just looking. And I'm like, what? And he's looking at me. Then he's looking at the candles. And I was like, so you want me to blow some of them out? Yeah. You can't be trusted around fire. You know what the hell. Oh, look. It's like something is leading to this squad goals. Someone is coming into contact possibly with like their soul tribe. Or something is significant about a group of people. A group of friends. A squad. Sorry, we had a minor interruption. Could be significant too, like a pause. Something is being paused or something was paused. But we clean it up, no biggie. And we get back to the regular scheduled program. So okay, boom. We have these two. Boom, we'll keep them away from that. Now we need some of these. So we have judgment is why something is going on, why we have this viral moment. A free giveaway, the 6 of swag. Like somebody dropping off reserves, dropping off supplies. This judgment, the 6 of swag is a reciprocity energy. That would be, you have a business, you sell a product, someone buys a product, you ship it out. That's the business transaction. So this judgment has to do with a give and take. Someone giving and someone receiving. And someone is in their feels about that. 3 of feels. Which is crazy. The 3 of cups is usually like a good, happy energy. Not that this is not good and happy, but this is a couple's costume. It's a people who are hiding who they are. Or showing who they really are. Because that kind of doesn't look like a mask, right? Kind of looks like someone's true face. Dealing with a group of people. A group of people who break bread together. Let's see what we have. Oops. Something about cold. Control, silent, observing, hiding. So there was a judgment made that now has someone having some type of crisis. This crisis has to do with, or this judgment had to do with someone hiding something, or this judgment was made because of something that someone observed. It says secretive, blocking emotions, a mask. A mask. And we have now someone here, 3 people wearing a mask. So this judgment has to do with these 3 people here. This is what someone is thinking about. I know there's wax on this card. I'm going to get that off later. Someone could have been hiding money from someone. This is judgment energy, the law. And this free giveaway, this swag, is someone going into court, losing a case, and now having to pay something out to someone. Something that they were hiding or trying to block from somebody. Possibly doing something with a house or a connection. Toxicity. bound, addictions, patterns, energy vampire, trauma, bound and stuck. Let me just get some more cards out, because it just seems like this is the fear that decisions. Someone's thinking about their decisions, thinking about these toxic patterns that they've been a part of with regard to a group of people. A group of people that have them in now. Or this could be someone thinking about themselves and a judgment that has been made against them. Look, it says decision, contemplation between two people or two paths. To stay or to go. Leave a... I think we've been picking up on this energy. Someone's leaving a group, leaving a friendship, a connection, leaving a relationship. Belief systems have changed. Okay. And look, karma, balance is at the bottom. Balance with this judgment. Karma with this judgment. Alright. The song that's on is X by Kayani. I don't know how to say her name. Kiana. I like this song. This song is about an ex that doesn't want to be an ex, but if they have to be an ex, they still want to be friends. They want this connection. That could be significant. So we have this viral moment, or something went viral. This could have something to do with the internet. This viral moment could very well be like a court case that's going to go viral with this judgment here. And this is the crux. This is why we're here, because a decision was made. This decision has to do with the sharing of something, the giving of something. Someone tried to control or block someone from receiving. And this is a pattern of this person. This is something that this person has done in the past, has done with different people. We have toxicity here with belief systems, as if this is something that is, just so they're not like it's bond. Then we have bond here, bound. It's like, my word is bond type energy. This is this person's mode of apparatus. That's how you say it, mode of apparatus, their MO. This person, or these people, because there's this group, 3 people. Here we have a path between 2 people, a decision between 2 people and 2 paths. Do I stay in this connection, this costume ball? Do I want to be the oddball out? Because if I'm, you shouldn't really go by appearances in terms of how you feel about something, but in terms of interpreting this reading, the dog here, you think a dog, you think of loyalty. So this person here could have been loyal to 2 people who were wearing a mask. Because a dog, that is a lie. I gotta sneeze. Oh, excuse me. The dog is really a shark. You see that shark fin right there? And this is a water sign. So the dog is loyal, but the dog is also a shark. I'm sorry, I don't know why my nose is itching so bad right now. The roof of my mouth is starting to itch. Allergies could be a problem for somebody. Some type of nasal issues. So, sorry. Oh shit, I just realized this person here is in, it's like a skull. It almost looks like these 2 people here. Maybe it's this one here that's not wearing the glass. Oh, is she wearing glasses? Or are those just the inside of her eyes? Something about someone's eyes could be significant. Maybe sunken in or look really tired. Almost those like sickly. Someone could be like, someone could be looking like they're wasting away. But there's one person here who doesn't want to be here with these people, and they're thinking about that. This is in the thinking part. And this says a couple's costume. This is the couple here. This person here. And I don't know, it just gave me like spy vibes. Like someone was sent in to be a spy. Someone was sent in to be a spy and come off as a dog, as loyal, as a best friend. But they were really a shark, swimming with sharks. It always reminds me of that line. Something about you're swimming with sharks, but I'm posted with piranhas. So someone is thinking about this threesome here and taking themselves out of the equation. But it seems like a little too late, because judgment is here as the crux, as the reason why we're here. And this is control. It almost feels like being controlled by the system, being controlled by the court. When you don't pay your child support, and now we have to go to court and have your wages garnished, now you don't have control anymore. You lose that control, because now we're going to take what we say we're going to take. Yeah, we gave you a chance, but now the chances are over. We're going to do our own thing. We're going to make sure we get our money. So someone could have a garnishment or something. We have with facade, this belief system conditioning. Someone having to condition themselves to a certain way of doing things, or condition themselves on a certain type of change that needs to be made. Something now that like we're all conditioned right now to pay at least $5 for a dozen of eggs. Now it's not even, well, in the very beginning it was like, oh my God, fucking $5 for eggs. I was just paying $2.50. Well, I go to Aldi, so they're like $2.50. They were. But they went up as high as almost $7 at Aldi. And those were cheap. So it's something about someone having to now condition themselves, lower their expectations. Someone who was once making $100,000 now has to say they lost their job, and now they have to find something else, and they can't wait. This is, I need to find a job now. So they find one that's making $75,000. So now there's a lot of cuts that have to take place. Where is it that we can cut the fat? What don't we need? Sorry about that. A lower expectation. And it has to do with this pattern that someone was in with a group of people. And they're thinking about that now. This is just very well someone doing some type of inner work to deal with a situation, to turn whatever pain that they're going through into some type of power. And it feels very much like this is something that is going to be public, or if it's not public in terms of like newsworthy, this is definitely something that is community wide. Somebody is going to be celebrating, though. This celebration is something that's been a long time coming with this Knight of Swag. A celebrity stylist. A celebrity stylist. Tattoos could be significant. Someone who has a lot of knowledge. She's wearing, it looks like a hat to me. Something to do with the Queen of Fields, mother's intuition. An awakening. Belief systems with facade. This mother's intuition, someone is awakening to what they were nurturing, who they were nurturing. Or this is someone who is going to start possibly just nurturing themselves with this Knight of Swag and this mother, the Queen of Fields. It's after choosing yourself, someone then needs to take time to do like that self-care type thing. There's been a lot of stuff going on. Cleopatra by Mars. Someone could be losing their home. This control with the Four of Wands with the home card went viral. I feel like because this is like in the middle, everything else centers around it. Something is going to be, let me see. Tell me about the mother of intuition. Mother of intuition. There's no communication out here. These people are not talking to each other anymore. Exercise, fitness, making healthier choices. We have pentacles, pentacles. We have water, water. We have fire. But no. So, say there was some type of court case that dealt with 3 people. And these 3 people have been judged. Say now they have to pay some type of restitution. What was once this threesome is no longer. So nobody's talking to each other. Or there's very little communication. There's no communication. I'm sorry. Tell me about the Queen of Fields. Why do I feel so out of it? Like this reading feels very blah. Separation. Someone who's learning a karmic lesson. Oh my God. With 6 degrees of separation. They're separating themselves from this group here. This 6 degrees of separation, this karmic lesson, this person, it has to do with this money. So, what was a story I said before? It was this woman who hired her daughter, who's like 14, to rent from their landlord, I want to say it was. So the daughter gets her boyfriend involved, who's like 17 or 18. And then I think he's 18 because he's illegal. So he's 18. And then he gets his cousin and his cousin's friend, who they're like 15, 14, to help to take out this landlord guy. That's the 6 degrees of separation. Somebody knows somebody from somebody else. And they got involved into something that it didn't lead them in a good place. It led them to this karmic lesson. And we have karma here at the bottom. Balance is being brought to a situation. And balance can only be brought in karmic situations when, well, karma can be brought in terms of balance, in terms of this free giveaway energy, reciprocity. It was unfair what happened, so now fairness will be brought back to the situation in terms of the law. But spiritually, karma balance is not brought until lessons are really learned. Like, people are not going to repeat the same cycles, that they're going to figure out this time around that this lesson was a little harder to learn than the last time, and I don't want to learn this again. So what am I going to do? I'm going to release this. I'm going to purge this energy. I'm going to walk away and clear out this shit, because it doesn't serve me well. It doesn't. So now someone is going to take the road less traveled. The road less traveled is not following the crowd. It's not doing what the Joneses are doing. It's not being in a hive mentality. This is someone who is going to be taking care of themselves, making sure that they're good. And with this Knight of Swag and this Queen of Feels, it's like someone is going to take the time. They're going to really dot all the I's, cross all the T's. They're really going to do the work on themselves. And they're really going to put this energy into healing, becoming a better version of themselves. Oops. I want to know what went viral. What went viral? And with these squad goals, it's like, you know how people are always like, oh, couple goals. Oh, they're couple goals. These squad goals are you coming into contact with true friends, with people who you don't have to front in front of, you don't have to wear a mask in front of. It could be that this person who's loyal, who's a shark, once their loyalty is done, then they become that shark. Starting to show their fins. So went viral with declutter. That it sounds like this is something. This could also be cleaning out my closet. Eminem, Mama, I'm cleaning out my closet. This is like the home. This is decluttering. Spring cleaning could be significant. Declutter. Someone could be telling their business on the internet. Talking about this judgment and talking about this toxic energy. So say, I don't know, let's just say one of these people here, it could be this person here because they're a shark now. And when, you know, the blood is in the water now, the shark is like, oh, it's time to play. Okay. But somebody could be on the World Wide Web expressing their feelings. What were we looking at? Or were we still getting some for this declutter? Oh. So Tatiana, look with declutter. Yeah. Somebody's going to be on the internet speaking a lot, expressing their feelings a lot. About infidelity, about cheating, about a feminine energy, or this could be a feminine energy that is doing this. haven't had any problems all day. As soon as I started. It's just so bad. Tell me more about this viral moment. Look, it's about a masculine and a feminine energy. It could be somebody. Oh my God, I was just going to say this. Could be somebody having a breakup on the internet, broken connection. Oh my God, my ears are itchy. So for some, if this doesn't have to do with a court case, this definitely could be someone airing out all your dirty laundry on the internet. About your cheating, about your dirty drawers, about everything, about your connections, your friends. I can't believe that. Divine feminine and the divine, not divine, but the feminine and the masculine came out. Or this story could be about, this is not like the cheating spouses or the cheating spouse and their spouse. The people involved in the cheating scandal. If it's not them directly, this is about somebody else in a cheating scandal. I still think it has to do with some type of court. Even with belief system here, it made me think of like the court system. Can we get, you know what? Let's get some, Let's get some cards on this judgment. Mercury, House of Daily, details and daily routine has to do with someone's home, their job, their health, their family. Something about evil eye or dark magic. I think there's the communication. Judgment came with communication. Can we get more? I feel so sleepy too. We have religious matters. And we just saw evil eye and dark magic. What the fuck? And then we have Scorpio energy, which, it could be like some sex magic type shit. Fake friends. Someone made a judgment on their friends. They made a judgment on maybe a Scorpio or just ending something with regard to something or someone that is in their daily life, daily routines, religious matters, belief systems, traditions, facade. Someone is realizing that their belief system, maybe their religion is a facade, or maybe the leaders in their religion is a facade. When we saw dark magic and evil eye, someone could be learning that the organization that they are a part of also like fronts with the mask. They front and do other things. Something about someone taking a new direction with regard to love. So this religious matters could just ideally be with someone who is changing their belief system with regard to love. When I see love and religion together, it makes me think of the Lauryn Hill song, I Think of You Religiously. So this could be someone who wants to, in a new direction, wants to marry someone. So that could be a judgment that someone has had. With this Three of Fields out here, I don't see anything. What was this middle one? Yeah, it doesn't really, I guess with the toxicity, it could be some type of third-party situation with the Three of Fields, and we have the separation, the karmic lessons, the masculine and the feminine energy. We saw infidelity and cheating. Someone could have made a decision, a judgment. All right, third-party situation. Let's say it's a female, she's messing with two dudes and she decides this is the one she wants to be with. I don't want to mess with you. I'm sorry. This is where I feel like I want to be. So then the other dude is like, oh, word? So now he gets on the internet and does some crazy shit. Or went viral means that it was something that was noteworthy, something that people would watch, would share. So whatever this was very toxic. It could have been very violent, physically violent, verbally violent. Something that went viral on the internet could result in violent activities. Yeah, this look seems like it's all over the place right now. Just take what resonates, leave the rest. Whatever gets said is supposed to get said, and I mean, that's all I got. That's all I got. What else do we want? You want to know about the costume people? All right. Right. After this, though. Because now I'm starting to, I feel like it's too much. Fresh start, starting over, new energy, enthusiasm, and a new mindset. Someone is having a new mindset about this third party situation, whether it is a friendship or a love triangle. Maybe someone's friend is a part of the love triangle. Someone wants to reconcile. Fresh start away from someone with codependency. Reconcile. This is a third party situation. The cheater wants to come back in. If this is a friendship, the friend wants to come back in. But I think these people only want to come back in because they feel like they can manipulate you. They feel as if maybe you have some type of codependency to them because of the way you feel about them. You don't understand that your belief system is changing because you're slowly turning inward. You're worrying about yourself. You're understanding that there are people in your life that don't mean you any good, and now karmic cycle is ending. There's a conclusion. No one can talk you into anything at this point because you understand too much about yourself. One more card, and then I don't know if I'm gonna do these letters. I feel so sleepy, and I didn't feel like this before. My back hurts. Green-eyed monster. Someone can have green eyes. Someone out here is very jealous and envious. Could be this toxic energy here. One of these three people. Candle magic. We have that Scorpio energy out here. We saw evil eye, dark magic. This group of people. This could be a cheating situation in terms of your man, your woman. You out there fucking around. Now it's on the internet. This could be that people are actually getting together, doing some type of magic to try to maybe mess up a relationship. Someone could have lied and said someone was cheating. We have third party coming out, so there's definitely, we have the three out here. And we have the watchers. Third party, anything or person that takes away from the connection or arrangement. The watchers, pleasure seekers, outsiders, overseers, or your ancestors. The went viral is people are watching this third party people. This envious group. They're watching what's going on. Whether it's that's my man, that's my woman, whether it's a friendship, whether it's a work partnership, it's a group of people who are going through some dismantling of their connection. And people are watching it happen. People are watching it happen. All right. Let me see what time it is. I need, maybe if I drink some water. When I see you, you're so sexy, boy. Right on time when I see you. I said people are watching, and look at this. It looks like a bunch of people watching something. Watching a spectacle happen. Oh, my shoulders hurt. My neck is hurting. My candle, oh, it's still burning. I didn't realize that. But it dripped. Drippity drip drip. I don't know. I felt very, this situation feels very chaotic. Feels very draining. Very draining. I was gonna use my pendulum, but I don't even know if you could see if it's moving or not. And I get so, I get nervous. Oh, excuse me. I get nervous and I feel like my hand is shaking. Let me see. And it's not even if it's gonna swing. See, you won't be able to see it. If I hold my hand like this, maybe. But that's if it swings hard. Because swinging this way is yes. And when it swings this way, it's no. I don't know if it'll swing hard enough. And then I'd have to hold my hand up so you can see it. And I don't feel like changing the direction of the camera so you can see it. So maybe we'll do that on another day. Oh, shit. Oh. Okay. It's easy. My hands are so small. I was gonna say something fresh. As I say, I'm gonna say something fresh. Oh, We Effing Tonight comes on. Is that F You Tonight? Fuck You Tonight. Why am I saying F You? Fuck You Tonight by the Notorious B.I.G. and R. Kelly. Oh. Excuse me. At least the roof of my mouth is not itching. So we have something about pleasure and joy. January or Monday. Pleasure, joy, success, festivity. It sounds like a celebration. Someone could be celebrating like someone's pain with the pleasure seekers. Questions, something about questions in January. 3 questions that led to something being over. January 3rd could be significant. 3 questions with regard to some success or some joy. Or 3 people were questioned. The ending, something was destroyed. Destruction, wrath of nature. Wrath of nature always makes me think of someone's animal instinct, their anger. This also says testing and change. So there's an ending to someone's destruction with that judgment. 3 people, or somebody slept on someone's ability to destroy something, or not their ability, but how destructive they could truly be. Someone slept on that. What else do we have? The letter B is significant with regard to this destruction or this wrath of nature. The letter O, something about grief. Grief regarding January or Monday, or grief surrounding some questions, or the letter Q. Grief surrounding, someone is in grief because someone is joyful, or that someone is going to be celebrating, or that someone is celebrating. Well, that's a lot. The letter D is significant. DQ, Dairy Queen. The letter E is significant. Delaware, deep. Someone is in something deep. Day. Lazy days. Something about someone's eye is significant. Someone can have, like, I don't know, something to do with their eye. Someone could be asking why. Why in terms of this destruction? We have success out here again. Why? Did someone do something for success, or why? Something about justice or happiness. Maybe like, why was... If someone who doesn't feel like they were wrong is now being told that they're wrong, they don't feel like that's justice. And this person could be in grief. Could be someone who's in Delaware. DE. Willingness. Someone's willingness to create some type of destruction or do something by force. Bye. Someone could be saying goodbye. This is the end. Is this the end? New edition. Is this the end? Are you my friend? Are you my friend? It seems to me you want to be free. You used to be mine when the chips were down. Root chakra. Used to be mine when the chips were down. I used to be able to depend on you. I used to be able to go to you for support. But now I feel grief when it comes to you. September is significant with regard to the root chakra and grief. Someone could have lost someone very close to them. The letter U is significant. Huey, Louie, Dewey, Dewey. J is significant. It's justice. Like justice, why? Te siento te tiene pi. Ekeras. Can we move? The wax is here. And now I need this space. Ugh. This wax is everywhere. We have the number 2. Two people are getting justice, or 2 people were willing to do something to destroy something or destroy someone. 2 just. September is significant. Someone was willing to do something that was secret, that maybe had changed someone else's fate, or whatever they did, their willingness to change their own personal destiny by going after something with regard to success. Or maybe they try to destroy someone else's success, someone else's, like, their vitality, their life force energy. October is significant. October 6th. October and September could be significant with regard to a root chakra. Root chakra is your stability. It could be your home, your family, your foundation. It could be your personal self, understanding who you are, feeling secure in who you are, feeling supported by the people around you. So someone tried to cause some type of grief in regard to someone's root chakra, their stability. And this could be significant with regard to September and October. In January. February is out here as well. This could have been something like these three people, whoever they are, whatever this has to do with, could have been going on for some time. Like, there's so many different months out here. Desire, something about desire in February and September. Someone's desire to, something to do with their root chakra, their stability. We have connection, divinity, inspiration, and protection. Someone's desire for connection, desire for protection, justice. Someone's connection is receiving justice. Someone who wants to stop cheating and wants to be with just one person, or someone going to court because of some crazy stuff someone did, and now they're getting this justice because of this connection. Exceto Tiano Fi, Begarofona Chiaras. Oh. August is significant with regard to this connection or this protection or this justice of two people. Something that was a secret. Changing someone's personal destiny. Neutrality. Someone was on the fence about something or didn't. Neutrality is someone who could have made a decision. No decision is a decision. So keeping a secret, especially say it's a secret that is detrimental to someone's health or their life, their livelihood, and keeping that secret, you are culpable in whatever happens with regard to that, because you could have made a difference by not staying neutral. In turn, changing someone's personal fate. Anger is at the bottom. Acceptance. Something about October and somebody accepting something, or accepting something in February. G could deal with the letter G. G could be like a gift, or someone desired a gift, or someone with the letter G desires something. This is communication, desire to have a conversation, a desire to talk to somebody about a connection or about protection, or talk to someone about their divinity. Could be their connection to the divine. Someone with this protection is looking like justice. Someone could be getting like witness protection. There's a revelation or someone seeing the signs of someone's desire with the letter G. Regard to February and September or Tuesday is significant. Something is over, the number 10. Something came to a close or an ending. Some type of communication could have come to an ending. Some type of connection could have come to an ending. A desire for something ended. This ending could have happened in August. It could have happened because of a communication or some insight someone received. The number 1, something ended and something new began. One more card, please, and thank you. Sweet, thank you. The letter R. The letter R is significant with regard to this neutrality and this August 1st, August 2nd, August 10th could be significant. August 12th could be significant. There are no cards on either side, so we're going to just go with this. And it's still over an hour. Oh my God. This makes me think of like a railroad. So a railroad could be significant. Someone could live in a railroad apartment. Someone could have got railroaded with this neutrality. Someone stayed neutral about something and someone got railroaded. The numbers out here are 2, 3, 6. 2, 3, and 6. That is it. 2, 3, 6. So 23, 26, 32, 36, 63, 62 are significant. We have January, February, August, September, and October. Something could be significant about those groups of months. January and February, something happened. And then we have August, September, October is significant. But those months can be significant with the 2nd, the 3rd, the 6th, the 23rd, and the 26th. And the 10th. I forgot. And the 1. Come on, Tamika, get it together, baby girl. It's January, February, August, September, October 10th or 1st could also be significant. Also the 12th, 16th, the 13th, 21st, 31st, if there's 31 in a month. And that is all I got. So follow the yellow brick road because I don't see anything else. Do I see any? I saw Delaware. I don't know why Quebec just came to me, but could be significant. Especially at night. I can't remember. Something about a bedroom. Willingness in a bedroom. Someone told someone a secret in a bedroom. Or in a dining room. It was like a conversation that took place about destroying something or destroying someone. Destroying someone's happiness, possibly. Something to do with vital records or vital statistics. Follow the yellow brick road. We have D, B, and R. So dining room, bedroom. Something about a doctor is significant. Someone could have a doctor's appointment or have needed to see a doctor in August or September. Someone could have seen a doctor in August or September about some type of protection, maybe birth control. DB is baby daddy. So something about the destruction of a baby daddy or the force or the change. We have testing a baby daddy. The child's father could have got some type of testing, BD. Like I'm looking at the cards that fall in the middle. So we have success, vitality. Vitality also always reminds me like vital records. So willingness to get testing because something was a secret. There's justice between two people, meaning there could be two baby dads, child's father. Somebody slept on something, like they slept on getting tested. There could be three. So we got baby daddy. We got the doctor with September. Something justice. Something about September and October. September and August with a doctor. Someone's desire to maybe have a baby. I don't know. And with this bedroom, this is this willingness to keep a secret. Neutrality is like a conversation that's taking place. Having to do with the destruction of something or testing. Or someone trying to force someone to do something. Trying to create justice, possibly for themselves. Yeah, that's all I see. So I hope this information was helpful. I do apologize for this long reading because it really wasn't supposed to be this long. And yeah, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.